All right, I see somebody else is in the stream. I can't see who. I see somebody's watching. This is a rink with marginal service, so if it's somebody that has the capability to chat on YouTube, I'd appreciate hearing from you what the feed looks like in terms of video and audio, because it's a bad rink. I'm literally standing on the glass. So if it's somebody that's in there now that has the ability to chat, I'd appreciate it. If on the odd chance it's Michelle or Chloe, text me on Addie's phone and let me know what the audio sounds like and what the video looks like. Thank you. All right, folks, I know I said we might start early. The ice is ready. The teams are ready. The tournament allows for a 15-minute early start, but it doesn't look like we're going to do that. So I don't know, but I wanted to be live in case they were ready to go. I don't see stripes yet. Coaches are talking to the girls in the locker room, and we're going to get ready to go. I'll be back as they come out on the ice. All right, you can see on the far side our coach is climbing into the bench. Jimmy's having a little trouble getting up there. There he goes. There he goes. Now they're in. Okay, we were over there just in case there was a malady of some sort getting on the bench. We're here. This will be an interesting one. We're a foot and a half from the glass because it's all this rink is going to give us. But back by popular demand, I've got Brett and Josh to my left to cheer.
Let's go!
And we're going to get this game underway for sentimental sake. We'll give it a go, yabba dabba do sports fans, and welcome to another Saturday afternoon game between your Steel City Selects 14U girls in their black jerseys with the gold and white trim, and these North Shore Warhawks, also known as the Hartford Whalers, in their blue, white, gray, and green. As I told you, I'm a foot and a half from the glass, so these angles are going to be interesting. I mean, that is not zoomed. These are better than glass seats at PPG. And we've got 3 minutes on the warm-up clock. They haven't started it yet. We're waiting for Stripes. I see him standing out here talking to Fuzzy and Steph's mom and Dave Kanachi. And we'll get this game underway.
Let's go, Yeti!
Still no warm-up clock starting, but I'll be back with you for puck drop. We'll let you watch the warm-up. All right, the huddle is broken. We got our good luck charms to the
Let's
left.
go. Let's go, Steel.
We're going to get this game underway. We got
Let's go, Litz.
Kanachi in the pipes, as always.
Hey,
We're going to start out with Claherty,
go,
Klein,
City.
Walkoskis, Litz, and Zivvy on the back end. For those of you that just joined, I'm a foot and a half from the glass, so the angles are going to be awful, but we're going to give you the best we can, as always.
Get my tank top on.
Brett's getting his tank top on. They got the heat going.
Swim trunks or no?
Oh, boy.
Tights or swim trunks?
No swim trunks, just a tank. Right now, Sarah's shaking her head somewhere.
Let's go, Steel. Let's go.
All right, we're going to be relying on the guys to call the corners when they see something good happen because we can't see anything in the corners, the near corners. But as always, we'll give you what we can. We've got to get the huddle video going here.
He's an Iron Man. Clean shaven, like gel in his hair.
Get that huddle video going, face off, and we are underway.
Here we go, Black!
Semifinals, back, the Warhawks take it back. They take it up the far side. They're fumbling with it at center ice. Walkoskis digging, sends it lower.
Let's go,
Into
let's
our
go, let's
offensive
go.
zone. They got to go dig it out there. As Claherty goes in behind the net. Warhawks player falls down. Walkoskis applies pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Zivkovic sends it in deeper, and Litz is over, can't hold the point. It's going to come back. Walkoskis sends it back in to the Warhawks across to the red line,
Got deep.
where Zivkovic sends it
Go,
in deeper.
City.
And the Warhawks are going to pick it up behind the bench. I see Sherwood jumped on with Walkoskis and Klein now.
Let's go to work.
As Claherty came off. Can't see what's going on down there. We will await the play. Litz at the point. Litz tried to send it, couldn't get a stick handle on it. Throw it in deeper. Klein. Klein loses it back to the point. Zivkovic comes across the Litz through her legs right in front of us. As Litz picks it up and sends it down in behind. And we're going to get a couple players go for a change here.
Let's go, Sherwood.
Sherwood stays. And now I see Yenny and Kinger out here, the crazy eights. Yenny throws it on that bouncing puck. Goalie throws that over to the far corner, where King's going to go dig it out. Warhawks send it in behind. Center's nobody there, and Dahl steps over, kicks it across to Kiesel. Kiesel throws it in front. It's loose. We get some shooting. We get some that bouncing puck, still bouncing, still digging, comes out of there. No goal. Dahl comes in with a wrister, and nothing happens on that one as it never got through. And here they come the other way. Warhawks throw it in behind Kanachi off the side of the net, where Dahl picks it up. Dahl takes it around, sends it to the point. Warhawks hold. We got Kinger. Kinger chips it out. Back to neutral for the Warhawks. Warhawks skate past Yenny, around Dahl into the corner. Kiesel applies pressure. Sends it back out to the top point. We're going to get a shot from there. Never gets through. Dahl blocked that one. Into the corner. Warhawks right through the goal mouth. Right through the goal mouth again. And Kinger throws it back to neutral. And now the Warhawks send it in offsides.
Let's go, Steel.
12:53. Get the first shift or two out of the way. Get the nerves knocked down. Get the rust knocked off. Mrazek comes out here now with Claherty and Makasenka. And we've got Marshall and Howe on the back. It comes back to Marshall. Marshall sends it ahead. Too far for everybody. Mrazek's going to need to go dig it out. But not before we get an icing. That's something we didn't see much of in the last game. Must be a new rule in hockey. They're going to call this thing called icing now.
Turn it up, 9. Let's go.
As Josh implores Mrazek to turn it up.
Let's go, Malia. Woo!
We're going to go in the near circle here. This draw. Claherty takes the corner now. Marshall around the back. Marshall chips it up to Mrazek. Mrazek knocks it out ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka up the far wall. The entire Warhawks team in tow. She bashes it into the corner. In behind the net. Claherty's going to have to go chase it down. They battle there. Stripes is blocking your view and mine. It's the perils of being at ice level. Claherty around behind the net. Still battling for it. Makasenka throws it on the goal mouth in behind now. Makasenka still battling. Putting a hip into that player. Warhawks come out of there with it. They send it back to neutral. It's going to go all the way down, and that will be an icing.
Keep it up, Steel.
That's two more icings than we had in the last game.
Let's go. Let's go, Steel City. Let's go. Let's go, Steel City. Let's go.
Steve Stevens, Peets, and Panetta come out here with Litz and Zivkovic.
Let's go 3! Woo!
And this time it comes over to Stevens. Stevens puts it up to Zivkovic. Zivkovic across to Litz. Litz sends it. Screen! Jordy Litz finds the top left corner of the net. Panetta with a beautiful screen, and your Steel City Selects are up 1-0. Litz from the point, screen by Panetta. And that's how they draw it up. And just like that, it's 1-0 Selects. Litz from the point, Panetta on the screen. And we'll call that 1-0. All right, Pete steps in for this drop. Back to Litz. Litz, up the wall. They're battling for it. Pete steps in. Warhawks come back the other way. Zivkovic. Zivkovic dumps it in the corner. You know Pete will go dig it out. Into the corner, up the wall for Panetta. We're a little blind in that corner. We'll await the result. They're beating, they're banging, they're battling. You can hear it. Stevens. Stevens with a shot, misses near side. Over to the far side, Zivkovic. They take it away from her, and here they come, Litz back. Stevens hurries. Zivkovic, or Litz rather, pushes that player into the corner. They stop him up there. Dahl comes down to cheer from here, and they come into the near corner. Now it goes around to the far side, where the Warhawks hold the point. Warhawks shoot, up high, knocked down by Stevens. I don't know what she blocked it with. It was something high. Hopefully not her head. As Kanachi gets a stick on that one. Covers it up. With 11 to go. The boys are wound up. They are face off here in the corner.
Let's go, Dylan!
Draw there. Back to the near point. Klein poked it lower. Kiesel chases it into the corner.
Work it out, let's go!
Couple of Warhawks battle. Now we've got Dahl. Dahl picks it up. Dahl looking up. Finds Yenny. I'm sorry, Klein. Finds Klein one-on-one. Here comes Klein around. She gets an angle. Klein shoots.
Rebound!
Rebound! Oh! Claherty had the rebound and didn't find it. Claherty comes in. Off the goalie. Rebound. Still loose. Still beaten. Still banging in front. Into the far corner. Walkoskis battling with a couple of Warhawks now. Stripes is blocking the view, but we'll give you the best we can. Dahl shoots from the point. Warhawks goalie covers that up. And we're going to get another stoppage. Girls are playing aggressive right now. And there's the woos. Here come the crazy eights. Yenny,
Let's go, Steel!
Sherwood, and Kinger. Kiesel and Dahl on the back.
Turn it up, let's go!
Warhawks behind their own net. Yenny applying pressure. Now King gets in there. Yenny digging for it. I could see it barely. They come out. Warhawks come out of there with it up the near wall as Kiesel backtracks. You can see the focus in her eyes as she takes the puck away from that player. Here comes back to neutral Warhawks. Sherwood, heavy pressure. Kiesel sends it back up ahead. Sherwood falls down. They gulf it into the zone, and here come the Warhawks back the other way, past Dahl. Kiesel will chase that one down. Kiesel in behind the net. Up the wall to the point.
Let's go, King!
It's loose. Here comes Sherwood.
Let's go, Sherwood!
Sherwood with King trailing. Sherwood loses the puck, and that's going to be an offsides as they held her up just enough at the line to get that offsides.
Let's go, Steel City! Let's go! Let's go, Steel City! Let's go! Let's go, Steel City! Let's go!
Makasenka, Mrazek, Walkoskis, Marshall, and Howe. You can feel the energy here. Aaron Dahl just pulled a hammy cheering. Get us a medic.
Here, let me give you some stretches.
Up the near wall. Brett's stretching his hammy. This is quickly going to become a not-for-children broadcast.
Let's go, guys!
Over to the far side. It is electric in here as the Warhawks come up the near wall. Around the far wall. They're battling along that wall. You see Walkoskis comes out of there with it. Howe is in there with her. Walkoskis behind Kanachi into the corner. We'll await the result. Comes up the wall. See the Warhawks retreating as it comes up that near wall. They're going to take it down into the far in the near corner as the Selects try to apply pressure. Marshall sends it in behind Mrazek, goes behind the net. Mrazek digging it out. It's in her feet. She tries to throw it in front. It does go in front off the side of the net from Walkowskis. In front again, Walkowskis with the backhand. They clear it out on the near side, and Marshall's going to go chase it down. Marshall's going to run it down here in the corner, bring it around the back end. Marshall turning, surveying, sends it up off Makasenko to Stevens. Here comes Stevens up the far wall. Stevens trying to stop and pick up the puck. Snipe! Doesn't come through. Dropped it to Panetta, back over to the corner. Warhawks pick it up there and send it back to neutral. As Pete sends it in, Stevens was out. And they're going to be offsides. So we'll see what Pete, Stevens, and Panetta can do here.
Let's go,
With Litz and Zivkovic on the back end. Stripes is smiling. He loves it.
Let's turn it up, 3.
Stripes loves it. Stripes is laughing. He loves the cheering. It goes across. As Stevens gets a stick in there. Still sticking, and they push it down into the far corner where Litz will pick it up. Litz, hard around for Panetta. We await the result. Goes in deeper. As Stevens gets held up.
Let's go!
Stevens gains the line and sends it in deeper. Heads for a change. Tired, heading off for a change. As Claherty jumps on. Puck comes over to this side. Litz is going to have to chase it down. Claherty has it here in the top of our defensive zone. Claherty tries to chip it by 2 Warhawks. Didn't work. Now the 2 Warhawks get tied up, and Claherty picks it up and sends it back to neutral. Right in front of us here. Claherty with Peets. Still have Panetta out here. Litz and Zivkovic on the back end. Peets turns, sends it up to the point, can't get it out. Litz will poke it out as Claherty jumps. Warhawks are going to get there first and send it out. They send it back to neutral. They're catching us in a change here. As they skate by Klein, Walkowskis stands that player up, takes the puck. Here comes Dahl. Nice 4-on-2 rush. Dahl rushing down the far side. Dahl with a shot. Goaltender gloved that one. And Klein was there for the rebound. That never happened. Ref's smiling.
Keep it up, Steele!
Ref is shaking his head. Well, you guys are in the ref's head at this point.
That's what we do.
Energy is high.
Let's go, Slick.
There's the face-off. Walkowskis cut that off. Walkowskis tried to throw it in front, blocked by the Warhawk. Now we've got Claherty staying on it. Claherty up to the point to Dahl. Dahl throws it in deep. Klein's got to go dig it out. Klein, player, Warhawk falls down. Klein comes out of there with it, sends it around behind. Walkowskis picks it up. Walkowskis back down to Klein. Back over to the far corner. Warhawks pick it up. Here they come out. They chip it by Claherty. Stops, turns. Dahl picks it up neutral. Zone clear. Dumps it back in. Into the near corner. Klein got to go dig it out. Klein steps in front of it. Warhawks, she throws it in around to the far corner. Dahl steps up.
There you go.
A little bit dangerous, but she's got help back. As Walkowskis and Dahl battle. Stripes in their way. Warhawks pick it up on the far wall. Here they come. They step up into the pressure. Causes them to turn it over. Kiesel picks it up, throws it back in. Back behind the net as Walkowskis and Klein head off. We get Yenny and Kinger out here with Claherty. 2/3 of the Crazy Eights.
Pressure! Let's see, Yenny!
They bring it up the near wall.
Good, Yenny!
They throw it across, and we should get an icing. Hopefully it doesn't behave anything like Brad Marchand. All right, they're going to take the draw in the near circle here. Crazy Eights out here now. In behind the net, where Sherwood's going to go dig for it. Sherwood battling, gets it out. King can't get a stick on. Here come the Warhawks. They send it across. Loose puck in neutral. King. Sherwood comes across. Yenny dropped the stick. She picked it up, gains the play. You can see these Warhawks look a little deflated right now. We got to keep the pressure on them. 5:27 first. We got Sherwood battling on the wall up ahead to Yenny, too far. They turn, the Warhawks throw it back in down the near wall. Battling there, Warhawks have it in the corner. They come out, puck loose in front. Warhawks get to that puck, send it to the near wall. Yenny stays on it, they throw it in behind, where Marshall's going to pick it up. Marshall battling with Warhawks behind the net.
There we go.
They send it around, and it's going to be Kinger. Kinger tries to get it up to Yen. He can't get it out. They hold it here at the point. The backhanded in front.
Yeah, Joey.
Stripes in the way. This is the peril of this angle. As the puck's loose now, Kinger will send it back out, where the Warhawks pick it up here. Here they come back the other way.
Let's go. Quick. Good job, Marshall.
They're battling in front of me. They send it across. Makasenka gets a stick on it. She backhands it out to Kinger. Kinger coming through neutral. Drops it for Mrazek. It gets caught in the feet. Mrazek over to Makasenka. Nice pass. Here goes Makasenka up the near side. Makasenka stops, turns, surveys, puts it in front. Mrazek gets hit. Puck over to the far wall. Klein. Klein chips at it. They stop it at the line. Zivkovic tries to hold it. It dances along the line and bounces out. Here it comes back to neutral, where Litz is going to pick it up. Litz across for Zivkovic. Zivkovic up for Klein. Klein leaves it for Mrazek, who falls down. Klein gains the zone. Down the far side, Klein shoots. Rebound near wall. Up the wall, Litz. Litz can't hold it.
Hustle!
Here comes down that near wall where Klein's going to get there, but not before. We get an ice.
Ice, baby. Stay still, City! Let's go, Green! Woo!
They're going to come into the near circle for this draw.
Let's go!
As Klein takes it. They drop it behind the goalie. It goes all the way around to the far wall where Dahl's going to step up. It's going to come out and Kiesel's going to go pick it up. Kiesel back at neutral. Kiesel throws it ahead off the wall for Makasenka. Too far. They throw it back out of the zone as they step up here. And Kiesel's going to chase this down in the near corner. Stop, turn, send it up the wall for Klein. Klein chips it out. Klein chips it ahead for Kylie. Here comes Makasenka up the near wall. Makasenka shoots. The goalie got a tip on that, knocked it to the glass. Stevens comes over and works. They chip it back, and that should be an ice.
Yeah, Steel City! Let's go,
3:15.
Steel!
Come down here to the near wall.
Let's go, Steven! Let's go, Marshall!
The boys are wound up.
Go, Warhawks!
Pete's going to take this draw. Pete's over to Stevens, or over to Panetta rather. In the corner, Panetta's got to dig it out. Marshall's going to have to retreat. Stevens comes across. Here come the Warhawks back
On
the
it,
other way.
Stevens!
Warhawks throw it in Marshall. Marshall stops, turns, sends it up ahead to Pete's. Doesn't come out as it goes to the far wall. Howe picks it up. That time she does get it out. It's going to go all the way down though, and that will be icing the other way. 2:54. Far corner. Stevens, Panetta, Pete's, Howe, and Marshall.
Steel City, let's go! Let's go, Steel City, let's go!
Aaron's got a new move here. He kicks the glass.
Let's
Ready?
go!
There it is. He's kicking the boards now to give you the noise. As Pete's sends it across for Howe. Up ahead to Panetta. Panetta needs to hustle. She's got Stevens trailing. Panetta in behind the net. Wrapping it around. Try to throw it in front. Couldn't get it there. Tried again. Couldn't get it there. Pete's. Panetta fell down. Over across to Stevens. Oh, Stevens missed the one time. Picked it back up. Stevens threw it in front through the goal mouth to the near circle. They're still digging for it though. Pete's, you know she's going to go work back there. She's bodying that player. Sends it around to Panetta. Panetta has it. It's on the back of the net. Panetta throws it in front. Puck loose into the near corner.
Keep working, let's go!
Warhawks pick it up, come back the other way. That was a good shift in front of the net. You got Marshall throwing it against the wall where Pete's picks it up. They turned and dropped. Pete's has to drop back. Here it goes into the corner, and Howe's going to pick it up. Panetta's going to stay up here. They're telling Stevens and Panetta to stay and start moving. As Walkoskis whacks at it, can't get it out. This time they should probably change. They've been out there a while. Here they go. Stevens and Panetta to the bench. Walkoskis ties it up here. Minute 51 to go. Marshall backhands it ahead, too far for Klein.
Get that! Let's go, Pete!
As they dig it out of the corner. Klein gets there, digs it out,
In front.
throws it in front of the net. Claherty bounced away from her. Now Claherty out to the point to Litz. Litz sends it right into the belly of a Warhawk as it goes across to the other side, and here they come up the far side. Zivkovic pushing that player to the wall. Zivkovic knocked that player down, no call. They stop, throw it back the other way. Klein, it comes out. Warhawks pick it up, come back the other way. Klein separates that player from the puck.
Go get
They throw it down, and that will be on ice with a minute 15 to go.
Steel City! Let's go!
The refs are enjoying the cheering.
Let's go, Select!
The ref that's going to drop the face-off just thinks this is hilarious. The crowd energy. He just can't stop giggling. Probably he got Zivkovic coming out of there with it. Zivkovic across too far for Yenny. Warhawks send it back in, but they're going to be offsides. All right, we got Kinger going to step in here as part of the crazy eight line. Kinger dies on the dot. Warhawks draw it back. They send it down the wall with a minute 3 to go. You got Litz sending it across for Sherwood. It's too far. Sherwood applies pressure and comes back to neutral where Zivkovic stops it on the red line. You got it's Kinger over there trying to battle to get it out. Kinger sends it ahead with a 48 to go. They send it around where Yenny pokes it ahead. They're battling literally an inch and a half from us here. And that comes down. They send it across the Warhawks to into the far corner. 36 to go. Zivkovic can't get it out. She sends it up the wall. Now Sherwood can't get it out. Slapper. Big shot. Bounced off something, went up high. Loose in front. Kanachi says no twice. Still loose. Kanachi says no. They poke it in behind the net. They try the wraparound. 18 seconds to go. Pushing it up the far wall back to the point. Another shot from there. Kanachi says no. Into the corner with 11. We've got to survive this onslaught. In behind the net now. They now need to get this out. Zivkovic, tie it up on the wall. 5 seconds to go. They throw it in front. Kanachi says no again. Over to the corner. Shot to the far corner and they miss. And that's period number 1 done. 1-0 Selects. I'll just leave the mic on so you can hear the boys.
That's it, Joby!
I'll let you relish in this atmosphere.
Hey, the playoffs bring the best out of everybody.
Aaron Dull taking the long walk to the men's room. We'll see him midway through the third. The men's room's in another county here at this rink.
Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Too many beers, Josh.
There's 26 of you out there. I'm grateful. On a Saturday afternoon for a semifinal game from Fraser, Michigan.
Was that your kid who scored? Oh, okay. I kept seeing your kid in front of me right there. I hope she gets the next one. Well, I wasn't going to thank you.
Having some friendly banter with the Warhawks fans here. Josh is back. They're giving him an unusually long break here. As Stripes comes out. Giving him a really long period break here.
Yeah. Well, the one ref's on the bench looking like he just left his 500th game.
He's watching the dog from his
Ref is ref's sucking a little wind on the bench in the box over there with Darwin. These 13 and 14-year-olds are wearing him out. He's looking like he's hating his decision to come out here for this $50. But nonetheless, I'm not quite sure how we still have a break going here, but we do.
coach had to run somewhere. Malia's dad just got back.
Longest period break in history.
What's up, Team Mom? She's got to go fill somebody's water.
Now we got Dave Kanachi over there too, I think. Maybe Jovi had a goaltending equipment issue because Kanachi was over there working on something. As you know, we got one goalie this weekend with Eves down with the flu.
Go Warhawks!
We're going to have to put Kiesel in goal, and I don't mean Grace.
Go Houston!
I think he had to fill up a water bottle. I think that was the issue. All right, for the fans at home, the strap on the pad broke on Kanachi's pad. So Dave rigged it, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to talk to Dave here in a minute. Where'd he go? Hey, tell him I've got big wire ties. They're twist ties in my bag if he needs them. I got Dahl in behind the net here. You got Kiesel picking it up here in the corner. We're going to battle in the corner there. We'll see what comes out. They're bringing it around, as does Clardy. Clardy reverses direction up the wall, up to Makasenka. Here comes Makasenka through neutral. Makasenka skating hard with the puck. Makasenka down the near wall. Tries to send it. It gets blocked. She picks it back up. She stays with it. Brings it across the goal mouth. Loses it at the last second. Comes across to the point. Dahl holds it. Dahl throws it in front. Oh! Clardy with the tip! Clardy with the tip, and we pick up a goal. And the boys are going wild on that one. Dahl sends it from the point. Clardy gets the tip. And it's 2-0 Selects. This atmosphere is electric.
Let's go!
Feel the steel!
Let's go, baby!
They're going to come out front for this draw. Stevens, Panetta, and Peets. They draw it back. Panetta needs to go. Oh, the goalie's going to cover that one up. So, comment from the gallery at home. They love the energy, boys. They want you to keep it up. We're going to get a face-off here. We'll see if they can do it again. Peets pushes it into the corner. Stevens goes behind the net. Peets and Stevens digging for it. Peets out to the top to Marshall. Marshall sends it. Knocked down by Panetta. Panetta throws it in front. Peets, it's still loose. Peets banged it, and the goalie said no. Marshall sends it again in front. It's loose. Peets dives and can't put it in. Panetta digging hard. Howe holds the point. Howe throws it in front. Panetta whacks at it. Stevens shoots. Stevens shoots again. Goalie says no. Into the corner. Comes back out now, back to neutral. They're going to have to chase it down, but not before. On icing.
Steel City, let's go! Let's go, Steel City, let's go! Let's go, Steel City, let's go!
You can see them. You can hear them. It's electric here. 13-24. Face off in the near corner, Walkoskis. Walkoskis, it dies on the dot. We get the clock at 6. Zivkovic chips it in deeper. They pick it up there, the Warhawks do. Back to neutral, Clardy. Clardy across the Litz. Litz dumps it in.
Let's go to work!
Klein's going to go dig it out. Klein gets in there, throws it in front. Almost had an own goal situation there. Litz has the puck, throws it, can't get it through. Now the Warhawks, Walkoskis takes it away. Puts it into the far corner. The energy is high on the ice right now. The girls are playing really well. Let's keep it up. Litz sends it. Goalie gloves it.
Keep it up, Steel!
Stripes is laughing at these guys, which is just going to make them do it even more. And there we got Klein takes face off, drops it into the corner. Warhawks have it behind their own net. Klein steps in. Klein takes it away, throws it into the near corner. Zivkovic pinches over. Clardy there. Zivkovic pinches down. Clardy covers high. Clardy throws it back in deeper. We're a little bit blind here as Klein comes out of there with it, tries to throw it in front, can't. Stick on the ice. It's a Warhawk. Around the back, Klein applies pressure. This time Litz steps up. Litz throws it. Can't get it through the bodies. Klein battling for it. Out to the point, Zivkovic. Zivkovic dumps it in deeper. Walkoskis goes and battles. She upends that player, and we're getting a penalty on Walkoskis. We're going to get a hook or a trip. We're going to call a trip on Walkoskis. I can see how that could be called. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that's a bad call.
It's gonna slip.
You gotta kill it!
There was a stick in the skates. Next thing you know, the skates were up in the air. There was a bit of a skate lifting that occurred, you might say. And now the Warhawks are going to go on the penalty or the power play. We're going to get Panetta and Stevens out here with Dahl and Kiesel on the back end to kill this one. And Stevens is going to take this draw in the defensive zone.
Let's kill it.
Pushes it over. It gets into the middle where Kiesel picks it up. Kiesel pushes it out to Panetta, out to the point. They throw it in deeper. Dahl applies pressure behind the net.
Get him, Pickle.
Dahl's still battling with 2 Warhawks. They come around. They center it out. They tip that one low. Not sure if Stevens got something on that or not. As Panetta battles. They send it over to the corner. Comes into the front.
Good job, Pickle.
Dahl needs to whip it hard up the wall here. She does, but not out. They send it on Kanachi. Kanachi never saw that one. Never saw that one, and it went right through her legs. And it's 2-1. She was down low and left an opening between her legs, and it made it right through there. And it's now 2-1 on a power play goal
Let's go, Steel.
by the Warhawks.
Respond.
Shot from the point. So now the Crazy Eights come out.
Turn it up. Let's go. Let's go, Kinger.
Kinger's going to take this draw. That burst of energy early, you've got to maintain it. That's the key. Hopefully they can, because here come the Warhawks the other way. As Marshall separates that player from the puck back behind. Marshall up the wall for Yenny. Yenny chips it out, back to neutral. And that puck's going to drift as the Warhawks pick it up, come back the other way. Bit of an odd man break here if they hurry. They got behind Marshall. Shot, Howell knocked that down. Howell sends it across for Yenny. Yenny can't get a stick on it to get it out. They send it in deeper. Stripes lifts his leg, and it's in behind. Marshall around to the corner. Kinger chips it out. Warhawks pick it up, come back the other way. Stripes in the way. Warhawks. Howell rides that Warhawk, and here she comes the other way. She chips it, they wave off the icing. That should allow us to get a change as Makasenka jumps on with Mrazek and Walkoskis. Here they come back the other way. Mrazek cuts that off. Here comes Makasenka. She throws it in deep. Walkoskis and Mrazek go to chase. Goes into the far corner. Walkoskis pushes the player and the puck the other way. Around, up to the point to Zivkovic. Zivkovic sends it in, goaltender. Tips that to the near far side. You got Walkoskis covering Litz up high. They send it in low. Makasenka digging. Makasenka tried to put it front for Mrazek, couldn't get it there. Warhawks are going to send it, and that should be an ice.
Let's go, Steel.
Let's go!
So with 10-11 to go, we're going to bring it back here. They send out Panetta, Pete, Stevens, Zivkovic, and Litz. This is the group that did the work on the face-off last time. This is the same setup. Let's see if they can do it. They sent it over to Stevens. It didn't work that time. All the way around the back. They send it up the wall. Litz has to retreat. It gets by her. Zivkovic needs to turn on the jets. She gets there to block the angle, and that goes off Kanachi. Stevens picks it up. Stevens dances around one player. Stevens coming through neutral, lumbering up the ice. Stevens puts a shoulder in and dumps it deep. In around the back, Panetta. Comes all the way around. You know Litz is going to dig. Up the wall, out. It's going to go all the way down. It's rumbling, bumbling, slow. It's dying in the snow, but it gets there for an icing.
The little puck that could.
Josh called it the little puck that could. Go for and icing. 9:33.
Let's go, Kiesel!
We're going to need a nap after this game.
Let's go!
Walkoskis, Claherty,
Let's go, Dylan!
Klein, Dull and Kiesel. They draw it out to Klein. Klein up to Kiesel. Kiesel back to Klein. Klein back to Kiesel. Kiesel chops it low.
That's it, G!
It hit somebody in the bench area there, and we're going to get a stoppage. Come out of the zone here.
Let's go, Nora!
Hey, we hungry. Keep eating.
Let's go! Come on, Steel City!
Let's go!
You got Claherty, Walkoskis, and Klein. Dahl and Kiesel. Draws it back to Kiesel. Kiesel turns, throws it up the wall to a Warhawk there, but they push it up. Here comes Walkoskis. Walkoskis with 3 Warhawks on her. She comes across, gets an angle, throws it in front, doesn't get there. Blocked by a Warhawk. They're still digging. They're beating. They're banging. Into the corner. Walkoskis goes in there for it. Claherty comes with her. We'll await the result. It's coming up the wall. Dull gets a stick on it, but it comes all the way out. Goes all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. Dahl must not have gotten a stick on it. 8:56. Here come the Crazy Eights with Marshall and Howe.
Let's go, Steel! Let's go, Marshall!
Jennifer Eves sends her wishes for the cheering section. Kinger takes this draw, sends it over to the wall. Goes deeper. We await the result. Player falls down in front of the net. Pass Kinger. Howe steps up, and nobody covering this point. Marshall back one-on-one. Howe's got to hustle. The team's catching back up as Marshall. Marshall pokes that puck away. Here comes Yenny back the other way.
Stay on it, Yenny.
They send it back through the Warhawks off the wall. Down the near wall. In behind Kanachi. Marshall. Marshall too far up. It's going to get through everybody. They wave it off. Got to go get it. Got to go do some work, Sherwood.
Let's go.
As King cuts it off on the wall. Warhawks pick it up, come back the other way. They slap it. That should be icing, and it will be. Come back the other way. Here comes Peets, Panetta, Stevens. No.
Let's go, Klein! Let's go,
No.
let's go,
That's not correct. Here comes Klein, Mrazek, Makasenka. I saw Klein jump on. She's tall. I thought it was Peets, or Panetta rather.
Turn it up.
Zivkovic and Litz on the ice with them. Klein, Mrazek, Makasenka, Zivkovic and Litz. That draw goes into the corner. Mrazek's going to go battle. You got Makasenka battling in front of the net. They both fell down. Puck back through neutral. Litz had no choice but to retreat. She picks it up and takes it back the other way. She stops, she turns, she sends it across for Zivkovic. Zivkovic sends it up. Can't get it to Mrazek as the Warhawks cut that off. Klein cut it off. Here comes Klein into the center. Klein got a shot off goal. He throws that into the near corner. Mrazek goes to dig it out. We await the result all the way around to the far side. Litz can't pitch out front to Klein. Klein got a stick on it, but missed to the near side. Mrazek and Makasenka digging behind. They're both battling hard back there. Makasenka comes out with it. Makasenka off the side of the net. Sends it out to the point to Litz. Litz sends it. Goalie says no. Gloves it up. Now we get Dahl and Kiesel. Stevens, Peets. And Panetta.
Let's go, Mayo!
Go to that far circle. Both stripes laughing. Draw there. Goes over onto the goaltender. They cover it up as Stevens fell awkwardly. But she's up.
Let's go, Steel City! Let's go! Let's go, Steel City!
Peets
Let's go!
draws it into the corner where the Warhawks pick it up, take it behind. Peets trailing. Up the wall. Dahl pinches. Stevens gets a stick in there. They poke it out at the point. No, they held it.
Stevens!
Goes deep. Warhawks behind the net. Stevens digs it out of the corner to Dahl. Dahl throws it over to the far side.
Let's see what come up and get more. Keep working,
In behind the net for Peets. Peets wraps it around, throws it through the goal mouth over to the wall. Warhawks pick it up there. They send it in front. Panetta knocked it down, but they can't hold it. Here come the Warhawks the other way. They chip it by Dahl.
That's it, Dylan!
Dahl's going to chase it down, send it back the other way. Warhawks. Warhawks gain the red line, throw it.
Work it out. Let's go.
Where Kiesel picks it up, reverses direction. Now she's going to come up the net. She loses it in her feet. She turns, she sends it up the wall. Over to Stevens. Stevens back to Kiesel. Kiesel retreats. Sends it up, not out to the point. Oh, they didn't get anything on that shot. It goes down low. This ice is really cold. We got a lot of snow on this ice. It happened in the game prior to ours too. This time it's Dahl throws it up, can't get it out. Warhawks hold it top of the zone. Kiesel blocks that one. And Panetta fanned on the clear. They drop it down. Now Dahl will finally clear it. Back to neutral. That one got a little heated with 6 minutes to go. Panetta picks it up. No, they send it in. Peets cut across, cut that player off. They're battling along the wall. They drift out with it. They send it in lower.
Let's go, three!
Over to the wall. Panetta.
Let's go.
Panetta battles. Hits stripes. Stevens sends it. But that's going to be an icing.
Let's go, Steel City! Let's go, Black! Pick it up!
So it's going to come back down here now. Howe and Marshall. Klein, Walkoskis, Clardy.
Crank it up, Malia! Woo! Go Steel City!
The boys are animated. They're scaring the other fans. Shot by the Warhawks doesn't get through. Walkoskis chips it, not out. Down the wall.
Let's go!
Ahead to Malia, one-on-one. Here we go. If she can get around this player, she'll get an angle. Coming in from a really bad angle. Claherty comes in, gets it on the goalie. It's loose in front. Goalie covered that up. It's still loose. They blew it dead. Claherty came in on a bad angle. They blew it dead, even though it wasn't covered.
Keep shooting! Let's go! Keep the pressure!
And now Walkoskis is going to take a draw in the circle, the near circle here. Walkoskis, Klein, Claherty, Howe, and Marshall. Walkoskis sends it in front, puck loose. Warhawks come out of there with it. They're going to come up the far wall. Warhawks. They stand them up at the line, they send it in. Howe picks it up, sends it up the wall to Claherty. Claherty chips it. Comes by a Warhawk, here they come. Down the near wall. Claherty loses the puck. Walkoskis comes over. Klein's there too. They're banging on the wall. Wait for the result. Howe steps up. Howe sends it in. Off the goalie's glove into the near far corner. Claherty gets a stick on it. Comes behind the net with it. She loses it to a Warhawk in the corner. Howe picks it up. Sends it. Bouncing puck. A dive by Walkoskis. Or Claherty couldn't do anything with it. Rebound. Over to the far wall. Walkoskis battling. Yenny out now. They send it in deeper. Warhawks around the near wall. They send it up and out. As Marshall's going to go chase it down.
Let's go, Tim.
Marshall behind Kanachi. Marshall sends it up but not out. This time it does come out. Here comes Claherty again. Claherty chips it and goes and digs it out of the corner. Claherty with a whack up high over the net. Howe pinches on the point here. It never gets there. They're battling in the corner. Comes out behind the net now where they send it around for Sherwood. Sherwood battling. Yenny gets a stick in there. Can't separate that player from the puck. Now we got Howe back. Howe sweeps at it. Decided to hold the player up instead of the puck. Either way, end result was good. Now Zivkovic picks it up. Zivkovic sends it ahead too far for Yenny as the Warhawks pick it up, come back the other way with 3:47. Down the far wall, Kinger. Kinger sends it back to the point. Yenny can't get a stick on it. Warhawks deeper. In behind Kanachi. Stripes in the way. Yenny.
Let's go, Yenny! Come on, Yenny!
Yenny sends it across. Too far for Sherwood.
Let's go.
As the Warhawks come the other way, Sherwood stands that player up. Makes him retreat. 3:25.
King!
Behind the net. King cut it off. Then we were changing, so we couldn't take advantage of that. King comes hard, but cannot get there. Litz pushes this player to the corner. We'll wait the result of that action. Puck comes back through the center. Warhawks hold it. Send it in low behind Kanachi. Where Zivkovic sends it around behind the net. Too far for, didn't see who was back there. Litz. Litz battling. Now Kinger steps in. I see Zivkovic back there too. Warhawks shoot. Bouncing puck up high. Hits the protected netting. And bounces out of play. As a fan has to throw it back in over the net. Here comes Claherty with Mrazek and Makasenko. We've got Kiesel and Dahl out back. We're going to go to the far circle. They take that draw. It goes in behind the net. Makasenko. Makasenko picks it up the near wall. She sends it up ahead for Claherty. Claherty chips it. It comes out. Mrazek going hard. Can't get it. Puck comes back out. Makasenko. Makasenko pushes it ahead. Gets past a Warhawk in the snow. We're going to have to go pressure her back there. Claherty does. It comes up the wall. When Makasenko steps in, allows Kiesel to send it in. Kiesel sends it to Claherty. Claherty gets pulled down in front, no call. Makasenko whacks it up high, bounces off the glass after a tip. Mrazek battling in the corner. Makasenko now picks it up. They send it up to the point where Kiesel sends it in deeper. Now they send it past her, but no. It gets up into the selects bench. Somehow they've got 2:32 on the clock here. I screwed something up. We'll get back in line here. As they bring this puck back into our zone, Stevens, Panetta, Peets, Dolan, Kiesel.
Let's go 3! Go Steel City!
As they dies on the dot, here come the Warhawks back the other way. Panetta stops the player. Kiesel chips the puck, can't get it out. Kiesel ahead again to Stevens. Stevens up to Panetta and Peets. Doesn't get it through. Over to Kiesel. Kiesel chips it back up again. Can't get it out. They throw it in deeper. Dahl going to go do some work behind the net. Dahl hard around. Over to the wall. Where Stevens tried to pick it up. Couldn't. Peets tried to get it out. Couldn't. Peets. Stevens gets pulled down. Now they get it out. And they're going to reset back here top of their zone as Kiesel picks it up. Kiesel tries to chip it ahead. It's in Panetta's feet. Kiesel stops, turns again. Warhawk knocks that down. Here they come. Too many. Offsides. Either way, it stops. It's the period of the difficult change.
Let's go, baby!
That makes it harder. So we got Klein out here with Walkoskis, Clarity, Howe, and Marshall.
Let's go.
Minute 47 to go in the period. Warhawks dump it in past Marshall. They chase it down behind the net. Around to Howe. Into the corner. We await the result. They send it in front of the goal where Marshall picks it up. Marshall skates it out. Marshall up the near wall right in front of you there. Marshall gains the line, dumps it. Clarity needs to go dig it out.
Let's work. Let's
They're
work.
working in the corner for it. Warhawks throw it in front of their own goaltender. She has no choice but to cover it up with a minute 19.
Let's go, Steel City. Let's go. Let's go, Steel City.
Watch this
Let's
kick.
go.
Aaron kicking the boards there.
Let's go.
Face off. Draws it out to Marshall. Marshall sends it. Misses to the far side. She gets over to hold that point. She's going to have to retreat, though. No, she does hold it. She sends it in again behind the net, where Clarity has to go pick it up. Puck loose. Warhawks pick it up now. Howe has to retreat. Clarity battling along the wall. Or, I'm sorry, Walkoskis battling along the wall. Puck drifts into the middle. A minute to go in the period. Warhawks up the far wall. Marshall needs to stop that player. She does. She throws it in deep. Odd bounce in the corner where Howe's going to pick it up. Howe in the corner, throws it up the wall. We await the result. It comes all the way out, all the way down. They wave it off.
Wave it off. Let's go. Let's work.
As Klein chops back there. Warhawks bring it up the near wall. Howe pinches in. Walkoskis retreats, picks it up there. Walkoskis stops, turns, sends it up for Howe. Bouncing puck up high. Goes into the zone with 27 to go. Panetta beating and banging down there, trying to hold it up. Clarity heads to the bench. That lets Peets jump on. Here comes Kinger with him. It's loose behind the net. They send it out King. King down to Panetta. Panetta banging along the wall. Comes out. Oh, it's loose in front. The goalie sits on it with 9:51 to go. 9.51 seconds. Another of the most accurate clocks in hockey. We're going to go to the far circle. Peets, Panetta, King, Howe, and Marshall. 9.51. Not 9.52, 9.51. They drop it. Kinger tries to throw it out front. Peets tackled somebody in front of the net. Loose in the corner. Period expires as I fumbled with the clock, and that's 2. We played 2. It's 2-1. We'll be back for 3. Brett trying the renegade. The high notes are too high. We need a little renegade.
Little Zach Bryan voice there. If I stand next to these guys, I've lost my voice already. Let's go, Steel City! Let's go! Let's go, Steel City! Let's go! Let's go, Steel City! Let's go! Finish! Woo! Dig deep, girls! Dig deep! Woo! Let's go!
All right, we're going to come out for 3. These period breaks are long. Kinger, Yenny, Sherwood, the crazy 8s. With Litz and Zivkovic behind. You missed Brett's rendition of Renegade.
It wasn't very good. It was good.
We thought it was good. We thought it was good.
That's good enough.
That's it. All right, they're coming out for 3.
Let's finish, Black. Let's go.
2-1, going into the 3rd.
Turn it up.
All you got.
Turn it up.
Litz across for Zivkovic. Zivkovic ahead to Kinger. Kinger dumps it deep.
Let's go, King.
They battle
Let's
there.
go, King.
Stripes in the way. Loose in front. Litz cheats down. Sends it behind Yenny. Yenny has it behind. Sherwood throws it around to the near corner. Litz hurries over. Can't hold it. Here they come. He got Zivkovic back. 2-on-1. Let the goalie play goalie. The pass got across him. Couldn't do it. They couldn't get it through. Oh, we got Litz hitting somebody in front of the net there. No call. Here comes Yenny. Yenny coming the other way. Yenny with a stick in her chest. Still coming. Yenny gets a shot off, blocked by them. Follows it. Yenny. Oh, she can't get a stick on it. She's still following it. Yenny. Up to Mrazek. Mrazek back down into the corner. Stripes blinded me a little bit. Puck comes over to the near point. Kiesel can't hold it. She's beating and banging on it, though. They throw it up there. And here comes Walkoskis. Walkoskis sends it through a Warhawks' feet. Warhawks send it all the way down, and that should be an icing.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's finish. Let's go.
Walkoskis looking at the cheers. Makasenka smiling.
Turn it up.
Makasenka, Walkoskis, and Mrazek.
Go, still sweet.
Kiesel and Dahl on the back end. Face off near circle. Walkoskis sends it over to the wall. We await the result. Kiesel cheats in. They cover her high as Mrazek fell down in front of the net. Makasenka gets a stick, sends it into the corner.
Let's go.
Makasenka battling hard in that corner.
Here goes
Walkoskis stands him up. Now they've got it coming up the near wall. They come back to center where Kiesel stops the player and pushes the puck to the near wall. She stops, turns, sends it the other way, gets it back out to neutral where the Warhawks recover. Send it all the way across. Dahl stops, turns, sends it up the wall, but not out. Bouncing puck, Stripes in the way. They get around the players, but the puck comes over to the near wall. Dahl backhands it ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka up the near wall. Makasenka loses it into the corner. She's still digging for it. They send it around to the far side. Walkoskis steps in, pokes it lower. Makasenka battling. Now Stevens comes out of there with it, loses it. Goes in behind the net, and the goaltender covers that up for a draw. So that should get
Let's go, Steel City.
Marshall and Howe, Peets and Panetta jump out to join Stevens.
Let's go. Let's go, Steel City. Let's go.
Let's go, Steel City.
Pete steps in for this one, sends it over to Panetta. Back to Stevens. Stevens out to Marshall. Marshall sets up. Marshall rips it, misses far side. Around to Stevens. Can't get there. Peets is digging. Peets gets pulled down. Stevens sticks her stick in there. Stevens backhands it in front to Panetta. Panetta throws it on net backhand over into the near corner. Panetta goes and battles. Up the wall to Stevens. We await the result out to Marshall. Marshall can't send it. They get by her. Here they come. We got Howe back. Howe swipes at it, pushes it to the wall, lets the team catch up. Marshall cuts it off in front of the net, puts it for Stevens too far. Over to the point. Stevens pursues. Got her arm around that player. Need to be careful. Got to let go of that stick. She did. Puck loose in the door. Abby jumps off, leaves the stick. We get a cover by Canacci. And Stevens comes out to pick up the stick.
Let's go, Joey. Finish.
12:01. I wish this atmosphere was just a little more electric.
What's the watch say?
Face off into the corner. Zivkovic. Zivkovic sends it around.
Watch definitely says right 100 decibels.
They send it around.
Let's go.
Clawhardy dancing all the way around, throws it in front of Klein. Goaltender covers, and Klein gets cross-checked after the play.
Good save, Nat.
He talks but doesn't retaliate.
Let's go, Steel City! Let's go!
11:44.
Let's go, Steel City! Let's go!
Even Stripes is clapping.
City, let's go!
Stripes clapped on one of those.
Woo!
Walkoskis.
Woo!
Draw. In behind the net.
Woo!
Warhawks up the near wall. Litz retreats. They send it back through. It gets cut off. Here comes Klein the other way. Klein's not happy after that cross check. You know that. Klein rips it. Goaltender gloves it. And Klein's going to head off. Actually, they're all going to head off. So we're going to get the Crazy Eights out here with Kiesel and Doe.
Let's go. Let's go, G.
Yenny, Kinger, and Sherwood, the Crazy Eight line.
Let's go, Steel.
Drop the puck. Goes in behind the net. Yenny up, in on the
Good job,
goaltender.
Yenny.
They cover it up
Good job,
again.
Yenny.
11:25.
Quick shots. Quick
Same
shots.
players, same circle. Different time on the clock.
Quick shot, Grace. It's coming to you. City.
Out. Sherwood pushes it to Dull. Dull pushes it to Kiesel. Oh, and it's going to become a breakaway. One-on-one with Kanachi. And they don't get a shot off. Kanachi stuck something out there and blocked it. It's loose in front. And we got someone cleared it out of there. They're still blocking shots. That puck's loose in front. We got Dull pushing. They get it out to the point. Still can't get it out. Kanachi pushes it behind the net. It's on the netting. It's on the netting. Now it's off. They beat and bang behind the net. Icing would be a good outcome here.
That's it, G.
Kiesel pushes it up the wall. Yenny can't get it out.
That's it, G.
Kiesel pushes it up the wall. Yenny pulls a player down, and we're going to get an offsides. That's a good end. I think Jovi got a stick out there and poked that out and knocked that player down. Peets.
Turn it up!
Pete sends it over to Marshall. Marshall looking ahead to Stevens.
Let's go, Stevens.
Stevens up the wall, loses the puck. Stevens tried to put it ahead to Pete's, couldn't get it there. Through everybody's feet. Here it comes back the other way. Back to Pete's. We're going to get a stoppage here for
Like the way you work,
an
man.
offsides.
Let's go, Mel. Woo! Come on, Josie.
Panetta, Pete's, and Stevens. Marshall and Howe.
Let's go, 3.
Turn it up!
They draw it back. Marshall's going to have to go chase it down in the corner. Marshall takes it all the way around. Marshall up the wall. High up off the wall. Hit the padding. Stevens. Stevens coming to neutral. Stevens getting around one player. Stevens wants it in front. Couldn't quite get Pete's. Had the right look, just didn't have the right angle. This puck comes to the point. They send it in deeper. Stevens. Stevens, heavy traffic. Stevens snipes. Goalie covers.
Good job, Addie. Good low shot.
No rebound on that one. She was trying for it.
Let's go, Steel City.
We're going to get a draw with 9:58 to go.
Steel City, let's go! Let's go, Steel City, let's go! Let's go, Steel City, let's go!
Let's go,
Walkoskis, Mrazek, and Makasenka. Zivkovic and Litz. They throw it on the net.
Here we go.
Goalie pokes that to the far corner. Mrazek's going to go dig it out. Up to the point, Zivkovic. Zivkovic sends it in
Let's
lower.
work, Clem, let's go!
Makasenka picks it up there. Makasenka back out to Zivkovic. Heavy snow. Zivkovic across to Litz. Litz turning. Litz tries to send it. Warhawk gets a stick on that. They have it behind the net. Makasenka and Mrazek digging. Makasenka holds the player. Mrazek's going for the puck. Warhawks come out far circle. They chip it by Walkoskis. Zivkovic steps up. Walkoskis comes out of there with it. Walkoskis throws it in deeper. She continues to fight for that puck as it bounces up and out. Over the glass. Out of play.
Go, Steel City! Woo!
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, Silhouette. Let's go, G.
Panetta.
Work!
Klein, Claherty, Kiesel and Dahl. Face off in this near circle. 9:20. In front of Claherty, she couldn't get a stick on it. She continues to follow it over into the corner. Puck up, Klein picks it up, knocks it down. Into the corner, Claherty. Claherty around back, Panetta's got to go do some work. We can't see it, we'll await the result.
Work, 3, work!
They're battling in the corner. That's all I can tell you. Out front to Dahl. Dahl throws it, Claherty gets a tip, can't direct it. In the corner. Kiesel holds the point, throws it deeper. That's all I know, now it's out. They regroup Warhawks along the blue line. Klein steps in, throws it in. They need to go deep and get it. Up the wall, Claherty can't hold it. Dahl can't hold it, they get it past her. Klein will come back and pick it up. Here comes Klein. Klein back to Kiesel. Kiesel up to Yenny with some space. Yenny with the drop to Klein. Klein couldn't get a stick on it. Claherty steps in, loses the puck. Over to the near corner now. Kiesel from the point. Kiesel throws it in front. On the doorstep for Yenny. The goalie makes a huge save on that rebound. Yenny had a chance. Kiesel threw it in. Yenny had a chance. The goalie made a big save. So here come the Crazy Eights.
We just got to watch here. This is a loud environment.
Uh-oh. Josh's watch is warning him again. According to Apple, this is an unsafe environment for our ears. Thank you, Stephen Jobs, as Marshall picks it up. Marshall finds a seam. Here she comes hard up the far side. Marshall going in deep. Howe up high to cover her. Marshall all the way around. Marshall still skating. Loses the puck on the wall. Now she retreats. King goes and does some work. Trying to figure out who's going to cover here. Howe steps up, sends it in deep. The puck goes in behind the net now. In front, Yenny couldn't get a stick on it. Howe hurries up. They chip it by her, but Marshall's going to chase it down. 7:38 to go. Heavy snow. Marshall head up, turns. Marshall turns. Backhand. Warhawk cut that off. Oh, it's going to turn to a break. They go up high over Kanachi. Puck into the corner. Now Kinger doing some work. Puck out front. Now it's going to be Sherwood. Sherwood bounces it off the wall and heads for a change after a long shift. Warhawk fanned on that one. Stevens up on it, can't get a stick on it. Litz crowds up and can't get it. Stevens hurries back out. Here come the Warhawks back the other way as Peets dives to stop that one. Litz leaves it for Stevens. No, Litz is going to take it herself. Up the far wall. She gets to the line and dumps it. Panetta's got to go behind the net and work. They chip it by her. Litz comes over to the point. Stevens over. Comes all the way over to the far point. Zivkovic has to chase it down with 6:48 to go. Zivkovic up. Warhawks cut that off. No. Peets try to push it for Stevens. Can't. Warhawks at the red line. Here they come back the other way. They send it in on Kanachi. She covers it up. With 6:33, we're going to get a draw in what should be the far circle, I believe. Now they're going to go to the near circle. Zivkovic and Litz, while Koskis, Klein, and Claherty. 6:33.
Let's go, Steele!
Walkoskis with the draw, pokes it into the corner. Litz around the back. Claherty couldn't get it out. Warhawks hold. They send it into the center where Klein cuts it off, sends it back to neutral. They wait for the zone to clear, but they didn't quite make it. And that's going to be an offside with 6:28. Clock's still running for some reason, not sure why. Now it's 6:24. I have 6:16.
Let's go! Let's go, Klein! Klein and Devine! Let's go, 71!
Puck dies on the line, they chip it ahead. And now I'm back in sync as the Warhawks send it in. Kiesel sends it ahead, too far for Claherty. They wave off the icing. And the puck dies, no icing. In behind the net.
On it!
Warhawks pick it up there. Klein skates over. They chip it by Dahl. Kiesel skates over. Kiesel turns. Kiesel sees Claherty. Puts it over here to her. Claherty puts it ahead to Klein. Klein up the near wall. Klein chips it by into the corner. It's in behind the net, Warhawks. Klein whack it, be careful. Now they chip it up. Dahl. Dahl stops it. Walkoskis sends it back the other way. It rides along the boards. Gets stuck in the Zamboni area there as Dahl comes out of there with it. Here comes Dahl. Dahl gets around one. They chip it ahead. Goaltender covers as Clawhardy was... They're going to get a whistle here. Clawhardy needs to be careful there. Now we got that's 5 minutes and 28 seconds. We got the Crazy Eights out here with Marshall and Howe. 5:28 to go. Drop the puck. Back to the point. Cross to Marshall. Marshall tries to send it, can't get it through. It's bouncing in front. King's going to go battle. Behind the net. Warhawks have it. Yenny knocks it down into the near corner. Here come the Warhawks. Warhawks up the near side. Marshall pokes that puck off, knocks it into the corner. Marshall sends it around. Doesn't get very far, though, as the Warhawks regain. They send it back to neutral. Warhawks near point. They sent it into their own player. Got to keep digging. Got to have the heart. It's loose, top of the zone. Shoot. Blocked by Marshall. Now we got Yenny. Yenny's going to get it out. They send it in, and that is offside. 4:46.
Let's go! Turn it up! Turn it up!
Klein. Litz. Makasenka, Mrazek.
Let's go!
The fans are going wild.
Woo!
Klein chips it ahead to Makasenka. Makasenka takes it in. Makasenka dumps it. It comes back out. Zivkovic can't control it. Zivkovic over to Litz. Litz up ahead to Klein. Klein throws it deep. Got to work back there to eat some clock. Mrazek working. They throw it off the goalie. Throw it off the goalie again. They're still banging. They're still beating. They're still banging. Puck loose. Makasenka couldn't get a stick on it. They're still throwing it in front. Still loose back there. Mrazek banging. They're holding up time back there. Mrazek gets cross-checked. They throw it in front of the net. It's still loose. Now it comes back to the point. Zivkovic across to Litz. Litz needs to send it. Litz sends it. Misses far side. Zivkovic has to hold this point and throw it in deep. Throws it in. Gets it in deep. Goaltender had to react poorly to that one. She covers it up with 3:59.
Keep the heat up, Black!
Panetta, Peets, Stevens,
Let's turn it up!
Kiesel and Dahl.
Let's go, Pete! Woo!
The boys are begging them to pull out the energy here.
Let's go, Dylan! Quick shots, let's go!
Peets.
Smart defense! Smart hockey, girls!
Peets tried to draw it across to Stevens, couldn't get it there. You know Peets will go tied up, around in the corner. Up the wall, Kiesel. Peets, Panetta steps in. Stevens tries to get the puck, gets stepped into. Here comes Dahl. Dahl stops the player. Puck goes all the way down. Kiesel's going to have to chase this one down behind the net. Come hard around to Panetta. Panetta on the wall. They battle for it there. We await the result. Up to the point. Stevens picks it up. Stevens is going to skate to the red line and dump it, hopefully. That's what she does and goes for a change. Heads off for a change. Warhawks all the way around. Slow change, though, as Clawhardy and Klein jump on. Clawhardy steps up. Klein knocks it down. Warhawks pick it up. Kiesel chips it back the other way. Clawhardy hurries. Pete knocks it in, and she goes for a change. 3:12 to go. Got to kill this clock.
Get on it, let's go!
Just got to keep dumping it deep and killing the clock. Kiesel at the point. Kiesel dumps it deep. That's what we need. Work the clock. Now go tie it up back there, Clawhardy. Comes around Walkoskis. You know she'll tie it up. Leave it into the front. Klein steps in and sends it deep.
That's it!
Stick gets stuck. Klein, good sportsmanship, picks it up for him. Klein sends it in deep. And the Warhawks are going to ice it with 2:41 to go.
Let's go! Finish! Smart hockey! Smart hockey!
Get you back in focus. Marshall, Howe, and the Crazy Eights.
Let's go, King!
The Crazy Eights step in. Kinger dies on the dot. They continue to battle for it. It goes in behind the net. Now we got to tie it up back there. Got to be willing to do the hard work to win these games. Howe's going to chase it down. Howe's going to send it the other way and barely get it out. That comes in, and it's going to be offsides. 2:23.
Woo! Let's go, Yenny. Smart hockey, girl. Come on, King, let's win it. Let's go, King.
This thing seems to be focusing on the poles. Sorry about that. Kinger sends it to the red line where the Warhawks pick it up. They send it back the other way. Yenny cut that off. They send it deep. They send it into the corner. We need to tie this up over there. Yenny's going to tie it up now. There we go. We'll kill some time. Now Howe. Or I'm sorry, Sherwood. Sherwood throws it deeper. 2:01 to go. Yenny's going to go do some work as Sherwood heads to the bench. Out comes Mrazek. Marshall has to retreat. Here come the Warhawks. Marshall takes it away. They send it back the other way, Warhawks. Warhawks send it up.
Turn it up, King, let's go.
They send it back the other way, but that's going to be an icing. With 1:40 to go.
Let's finish! Woo!
Definitely having some focus issues here.
Woo!
Not sure why.
Let's go, Steel
The iPad's tired.
Let's go! Let's
The boys
go,
are not.
Steel City. Let's
We're
go!
going to get a timeout.
Let's go, Steel City. Let's go!
Timeout by the Warhawks. As I battle the focus.
Let's go, Steel City! Woo!
Coach Black asking them what circle they're going to have the face-off in.
I bet. I'm wondering, are they pulling the goalie?
I suspect we're going to see an empty net situation here.
We had one before. We're just fired up. Everyone thinks we're buzzed up. I haven't even had a drink. I'm drinking coffee.
This is just a natural high.
Got an Americano in this baby. It's got me fired up. Maybe an extra shot.
You wild man, you, with the extra shot of espresso.
Or vodka.
It was an early morning.
It was an early morning. You know what? I took a nap after that breakfast, though. Got a good hour nap
I got a
in.
little one, yeah. I got a little one. Got a workout.
All right. The timeout is going to be over. I suspect the goalie's going to hit the bench.
Let's finish this thing. Let's go, Steel!
Water bottles, girl.
Walkoskis, Claherty, Klein, Zivkovic, and
Come on,
Litz
Steel! Dig deep, girl!
skate out here with 1:40 to go.
Strong! Woo!
Goalie's going back to the net. That's an interesting choice. That's an interesting choice.
Let's go, Joey!
We're going to get this draw here. Walkoskis is going to take it.
Let's go, Steel City!
They send it into the corner where Litz brings it around. Litz up the wall for Claherty. Claherty doesn't get it out. And gets stuck in the snow, and they throw it in deeper. Goalie stays. Litz up the wall. Can't get it out. 1:22. Goalie stays. It's out now.
right.
They send it in. That should be intentional in my book, but we'll see if they call it.
Come on, girls! Let's go!
We'll see.
Let's go, 71!
Are they going to take it down? They're taking it down. They're taking it down on an intentional offsides.
All right.
That's a big play there.
Turn it up, Jordy, let's go.
1:18.
Let's go, City!
Woo!
Go, Steel City! Smart hockey, girls.
Zivkovic stays high, as does Litz. Not let him get behind you. Walkoskis with the draw. Get it on the corner. Hold it up, kill it. They dig in the corner. 1:11.
Let's work.
Pin it on the wall. Hold it there and kill the clock. Out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic throws it deep. They throw it in front. Goaltender covers that up. We're going to hold these players.
Come on, girls.
58.68 to go. We're going to get a face-off here.
Let's go.
We got to pin this in the corner and hold this game up. Walkoskis. Walkoskis sends it to the wall. They pin it there. It comes all the way back. That will be an icing.
Go, Joby.
52-14. guess I've had something to focus on. There it is. All right, we're going to go into the circle here. Same players. Warhawks puts it over to the corner again. They got to tie it up there. They knock it down, Warhawks. Throw it in deeper. They can't quite get it there. They're battling on the wall. Pin it, tie it up. Pin it and tie it up. Claherty comes out with it. Now the Warhawks come across. Here they come. Goalie stays. They send it in deeper. Kanachi covers that up with 31 to go. Here comes the goalie. Out comes Kiesel and Dahl. Net is empty. We're going to stay with Claherty, Klein,
Let's be strong.
and Warhawks. Net is empty.
Nice again.
6 on 5, 31 to go. Over to Klein. Klein holds it in the corner. They're just going to try to tie this up. They're going to keep battling over there. They're killing the clock. 20 seconds to go. Hold it against that wall, P. Klein. Claherty, it comes out. Claherty falls down. They're pinning that puck on the wall. 12 seconds to go. They're continuing to pin it. They're blowing it dead. I'm not going to let them get away with it. But we killed 20 of those 30 seconds. 9.64.
Let's go, Blackfish. Box them out. Box them out.
We got Klein on that wall. Going to ask her to do it one more time.
Let's go.
Warhawks pull it back in that corner and let Klein go to work. She does. Over. Warhawks get a shot off. It falls in front loose. They send it back to the point. They send it in again. Goes behind the net. 3 seconds. They try the old wraparound. It comes loose. It's behind the net. That's going to do it. Your Steel City Selects are going to beat them in the semifinals. We're going to move on to the finals tomorrow by a score of 2-1. And you can see him collapsing on Kanachi, who's carrying a heavy goaltender load this weekend. I'll bring you the handshake. We'll get over the YouTube delay. And we'll be back tomorrow at a time to be announced to play for the medal.
Good game, girls. Joey!
I'll bring you the cheering for the handshake.
Good game, 31. All right.
All righty. We will be back tomorrow. Stay tuned for the time.